Camila Morrone is a rising star in Hollywood, and off-screen, the woman who has seized Leonardo DiCaprio's heart. The two began secretly dating in late 2017, and now, a year into quarantining together, the couple is still going strong. Up next, all you should know about the 23-year-old model, actress, and latest lady in DiCaprio's life. The Buenos Aires-born performer comes from a line of artists including her father, Maximo, a former supermodel, and mother, Lucia Solar, an actress. Despite growing up with her family in show business, and even attending the high school that inspired Beverly Hills 90210, Morrone told the Los Angeles Times she battled with acting. "I saw them struggle their whole lives to be financially independent actors, and seeing them go through that, I was kind of turned off from it," Camila said. "There was so much against around acting, and it was such a topic of conversation, never knowing where your next paycheck is going to come from. I thought, I'm going to go to college. I'm going to have a normal 9-to-5 job. And of course, I ended up exactly like them." She made her acting debut in the unreleased James Franco film Bukowski. She also participated in the films Death Wish and Never Going Back. Her big break came in 2019 in the indie movie Mickey and the Bear, where she played the titular Mickey, a high school senior caring for her family in a small town in Montana. Her performance garnered comparisons to Jennifer Lawrence's role in Winter's Bone, for which Morrone told the LA Times, "I definitely don't let any of it go to my head. I think the biggest thing is not believing any of your press." Camila's next major role came in the Reese Witherspoon-produced Amazon series Daisy Jones and the Six. She co-starred in the musical show based on the 2019 novel of the same name, alongside Riley Keough. Morrone played the girlfriend of lead singer Billy Dune, according to Deadline, quote, "the band's center of gravity." In the show, she follows the love of her life in his pursuit of rock stardom, only to discover her own potential along the way. Per W Magazine, Morrone is signed to IMG and made her runway debut in 2016 at Machino's 2017 resort show. She was also on the cover of Vogue Turkey and modeled in campaigns for brands including Coach and Topshop. She stated to LA Times that balancing modeling and acting can be challenging. "I felt so ashamed of my modeling history when I first got into acting, so I tried to hide that part of my life because I didn't want to be looked at as too sexy for a role," she described. "I've heard, 'Oh, she's not homey looking,' or 'too voluptuous,' or 'I don't want to say sexy because then I sound like I think of myself that way,' which I don't, but that's oftentimes it." Camila was first spotted with Leonardo in December 2017 while shopping at Barney's in Los Angeles. Us Weekly informed that the couple were hooking up months after his separation with model Nina Agdal. Of course, bearing in mind DiCaprio's dating history, people questioned the huge age gap between him and Morrone. Leo is currently 45. In July 2019, Camila shared vintage photos of Lauren Bacall and Humphrey Bogart, who had a 25-year age gap, with the caption, "A love like this." When her fans took the post as comment on her own alleged romance, she defended her relationship on Instagram. She later expressed to Los Angeles Times, quote, "There's so many relationships in Hollywood, and in the history of the world, where people have large age gaps," adding, "I think anyone should be able to date who they want to date." Morrone similarly spoke to the attention she and DiCaprio had got, saying, "I probably would be curious about it too." Still, she clarified, "I think more and more now that people are seeing the film, I'm slowly getting an identity outside of that," she said. "Which is frustrating because I feel there should always be an identity besides who you're dating. I understand the association, but I'm confident that we'll continue to slip away and be less of a conversation." Things have continued to grow for the private duo. After skipping the Golden Globes and Screen Actors Guild Awards, Morrone and DiCaprio made their first public appearance as a couple in the front row of the Oscars in February. DiCaprio was nominated that evening in the Best Actor category for his role in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. As of June 2020, the couple's relationship remains serious, according to a source at People's Magazine. The two recently celebrated Morrone's 23rd birthday on a celebrity-filled superyacht, while wearing masks for social distancing. But the outlet's source said DiCaprio and Morrone have generally been spending time by themselves. He is usually very independent, spends lots of time with friends, but because of the lockdown, he has mostly spent time with Camila. He loves being with her, the source told the magazine, adding, "Leo has spent 24/7 with Camila for months at his house." The couple has kept their relationship off the internet, but was photographed in late March 2021 out in Malibu together, over a year after the lockdown began amid the COVID-19 pandemic in the United States. On Memorial Day in 2021, they were snapped out again in Malibu, this time with DiCaprio's dad, taking a walk on the beach. The two spent New Year's in Boston, where DiCaprio shot his Netflix movie Don't Look Up. Witnesses spoke to People about Camila and Leonardo's shopping tour at Italian market table Mercato. Fellow buyer Caitlin O'Driscoll said Camila really stocked up for an Italian dinner. Store employee Marta Trevchinska told the outlet that the couple was, quote, nonchalant and chill while shopping and were definitely trying to lay low. In December 2020, a source told Entertainment Tonight that 3 years in, the two's relationship was great despite the epidemic. They are very in love, the source disclosed. Camila is his dream girl. She's young, sweet, simple, and it's easy because she gets along well with his family, and he gets along great with hers too. They've known each other forever, and it just works. Morrone has 2 million Instagram followers and regularly hangs out with other famous celebrities, including models Hailey Baldwin, Elsa Hosk, and Martha Hunt. During a recent appearance on The Late Show with James Corden, she even talked about getting an invitation to Adele's birthday party. Camila has experience with the celebrity set, as her stepfather is Oscar winner Al Pacino. According to W magazine, Pacino and DiCaprio are old family friends, which may have played a role in matchmaking his stepdaughter. DiCaprio and Morrone are not talking of any marriage plans, but the two have spent months on end alone together, and they still aren't sick of each other. That must count for something, right?